Hey, first grade readers, it's Miss Pedersen. I am excited to talk to you today about a before reading routine. A before reading routine is something that you do before reading. It's something you do before reading. A routine just means that you're doing something in a certain order or sequence, or that you have steps to follow. So you may have a routine for what you do when you wake up in the morning, or you may have a routine for bedtime at night. We are way out of our routine of the school day, but usually there's a sequence or an order that we follow for our school day. So I'm going to teach you a routine that I want you to do before you read a book. There are 4 steps in this routine. Are you ready? The 4 steps are see, think, wonder, predict. See, think, wonder, predict. So, I'm going to show you the cover of a book. We're going to practice together. We're going to answer, what do you see? What do you think? What do you wonder? What do you predict? And I'm going to share what I think, and you're going to try at home. Are you ready? Here's our book. What was the first step? So I'm not going to open, I'm not going to read. It's a before reading routine. The first step was see. I want you to tell me what you see. So let's make some observations. What do you see? I'm going to share some of my observations. So I can see that these letters, M-O-V-E, they spell move, and they're not in a straight line. They're kind of up and down and up and down, so it almost looks like they're moving. I can see that the author and illustrator, Steve Jenkins and Robin Page, that's down at the bottom of the book. I see that there's a bunny jumping. It looks like he's hopping, and he has these long back legs. And I also see an exclamation mark. Those are some things I see. What did you see? The next step, second step, is what you think. What do you think? So, to tell me what you think, you're going to use your schema. We have talked about schema. Schema is everything that you know. So, when you think about what observations you made, think about your schema. What do you know about what you saw? What things can you tell me? What's in your schema? Some things in my schema about rabbits, I know that there are different kinds of rabbits. I know that they can jump and that they are fast. I also know that not all animals hop. Okay, so I can think of like a kangaroo hops. Can you think of another animal that hops? But not all animals move that way. Some animals might swim, or some animals might fly. So there are different ways that animals move. Okay, so I answered, what do you see? What do you think? Now I have to answer, what do you wonder? What do you wonder? Now I want you to think about the questions that you have. What questions do you have? What questions can you ask? So I wonder what kind of rabbit this is. And I wonder if this is going to be a book about how animals move, or maybe where animals move to. I wonder how high that rabbit can hop. I wonder if this is supposed to be grass. There are a lot of things I wonder. Okay, now we only have one more step. I answered, what do you see? What do you think? What do you wonder? Now we need to do what we predict. What do you predict? So, share your ideas. What do you think this book is going to be about? Now that we've made observations about the cover, we told what we see, we shared what we thought using our schema, we thought of some questions, what we wonder. Now we can predict what we're going to learn by reading this book. I predict that this book is going to be about different animals and how different animals move. Now, Ms. Pedersen has some schema also for these authors, Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. They are two of my favorites. So I know they love to write about animals, and reading some of their other books makes me think that they're going to talk about more than just the bunny in this book. So I'm going to also read this story, and I will link that in so you can see if your predictions were correct. Okay? But we practiced a routine for before reading, and that routine is see, think, wonder, predict. Another activity I have on your learning map, I have a picture of the cover of another book, and I want you to try to follow this routine, see, think, wonder, predict, with this book. It's called Up in the Garden, Down in the Dirt. So I want you to try to tell me, what do you see? What do you think? What do you wonder? And what do you predict? Okay, have fun!